back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Mods of the Week video. Once again, I picked a few mods that I found interesting, amazing and worthy to show you. However, this might be the last video I ever make, since there is a mod here so controversial that it might get me killed by the Resident Evil community themselves. Anyway, that's for later. Don't forget to like, share and comment below, and also endorse the mods you like. So for the first mod on this list that no one likes is a mod from Darknessvaltier. I don't think she needs an introduction, so I'm not gonna say her name, since probably everyone who ever heard about Resident Evil knows who she is. I definitely can pronounce her name correctly. You know that, right? Anyway, this mod brings Jill from the Resident Evil 2 movie, Apocalypse, to the game. That's right, you can now play with your childhood crush. And come on, wipe that surprised look off your face. Don't try to deny it. Papa Rasta knows it all. Everyone had a crush on her at some point. But I saw her first, so you know.
Take a hike, bozo.
Anyway, the mod works almost flawlessly. From start to finish, there's a small bug in the beginning scene when Jill has the nightmare. As you can see, when you enter the bathroom, no matter what costume you select, it enters with the costume from the movie. And it glitches with the zombie form a little. Aside that, I didn't notice anything else. And yes, it works after the hospital scene. Also, the mod works with her other costumes, and I forgot to say that this mod also changes her classic costume out with her costume from the movie. Thanks, Darknessvaltier, for making this. And for everyone else, remember, I saw her first. Don't make me come to your house and eat all your food. The next mod on this list is called Becca Woollett Pack, with original physics. This mod brings Becca from that other game that got released with Resident Evil 3 Remake that no one wanted, to this game. To be clear, I never played it. I never even downloaded it. Multiplayer is not my cup of tea. But I heard that she is the favorite of most of the people. Can't imagine why. Anyway, the mod offers 3 costumes in this pack, which replaces each of Jill's costumes. The first one being her original outfit, replaces Jill's default costume. The second one being her alternative one, it replaces Jill's classic costume. And the third one is a reskin, I think, I have no idea. This one replaces the SARS costume. The mod looks absolutely amazing, and even the original physics work. As you can see, the skirt and hair moves with all her costumes, which is amazing, since I heard it's very difficult to port Resistance characters to Remake 3, and I saw this mod in works, and that's the one that I was gonna show. It had a lot of bugs, so I decided to wait a couple of days, even though I already had made this video at the time. And I forgot to upload it, and it looks like it paid off. So speaking of bugs, it doesn't have that much. On the beginning, the zombie form doesn't work, but who cares? In some cutscenes, her mouth doesn't move. Again, who cares? And that was my Discord, god damn it. And the mod works also fine after the hospital scene. The mod is created by ZombieAli and AlphaOmegaZ, and let's show them support by sending them a pet turtle for their hard work. Come to think of it, I have a friend called Becca. She is also blonde and pretty, but not the sharpest tool in the box, I'm afraid. Hi, Becky! The next mod is called the Terminator. This mod brings the Terminator from the original Terminator movie to Resident Evil Oh wow, how did I lose that? Okay, the mod The mod replaces Nemesis, more specifically the first stage Nemesis. It works all the way through his first stage, even after he gets damaged. Imagine that. The mod looks absolutely amazing and it works fine without any bugs. Without a doubt, this one was my favorite Mr. X mod, and now to see it modded on to Nemesis is just making me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. The mod is made by George and you can download this on his website. Link is in the description. The next mod on this list is also from Resident Evil Resistance. The mod is called Dealer Outfit and I have absolutely no idea whose outfit is this. Imagine that. But anyway, it looks amazing on Jill. It has custom hair and this mod offers two versions. One with holster and the other one without it. As for the bugs, there is a small bug in the beginning of the game. The hair doesn't show in the beginning cutscene when the zombie thingy happens. However, the outfit shows. This fixes itself after you leave the bathroom. The mod also works after the hospital. One thing I also need to mention that the hair doesn't work with the Stars costume, but it works fine with the classic costume. As always, if you like it, don't forget to endorse it. And like my video, goddammit, I need the engagements. The next mod is called Jill Concept Art 03 Teacher Costume. I have no idea where are these things coming from, but they look amazing. I showed one a couple of weeks ago, two that tickled my booty hole and it really felt good. Anyway, this one brings a nice formal suit to Jill and adds glasses to make her look absolutely amazing. And now for the bugs, because I have nothing else to talk about. Well, there is one small bug on the beginning. She doesn't wear her suit in the beginning scene, and I'm pretty sure if you don't skip the beginning cutscene, the glasses won't work. I tried playing, let Nemesis toss around a little, ran out the window. Damn, that's the first time I see that. Ran further a little more, flew off the door, saw this dude, then the dude got bitten by a hungry citizen. Then I got tossed again, and this is where I gave up and I said I need a drink. So the glasses didn't show up, but I just couldn't leave you hanging, so I decided to try it again. But this time, I will skip the cutscene. So went in the game again, and skipped the zombie cutscene, and then I skipped the other cutscene. And then I realized I didn't activate the mod. Shit. Well, after another drink, I activated the mod, and the result was this. So I did this all for nothing. I'm done with this mod. I'm done. The next mod is called Metal Gear Solid V Big Boss. And this mod brings Solid Snake to Resident Evil 3. At least I think that's Solid Snake. Anyway, the mod replaces Carlos, and there is not much else to talk about here. Carlos's body fits him perfectly, and the mod was created by Darknessvaltier. And it's that's it. I mean, what else? What else you want me to do? Paint you a pretty picture? I can't paint what shit. And now, the next mod. This next mod is so controversial among the Resident Evil community that it legit might get me shot. This is something that people don't speak about. They frown upon, and they think this should never exist. The mod is called Framework with First Person Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3. And what this mod does is that it changes the third person camera to first person camera.
That's impossible! No! Oh, no!
And also a couple of other things, like manual flashlight and free look camera. So how does one use this? Well, you press the insert button on your keyboard and it pops out this little window if it's not already open, and here you can choose what you want. If you click enable in the first person segment, it switches to first person and you can play the whole campaign in first person. Or do other things. Now, there are some settings to mess with. I won't touch these for now. Maybe I will make a tutorial on how to use this one day, if I'm still alive. Shooting the guns actually look pretty cool. Here is me shooting and showing the reload animation. Look at that. So anyway, there are other stuff to do here, like if you turn on free camera, you can move around, mess around, take selfies, look at things. There is also a manual flashlight. This is self-explanatory, but for all you dummies watching, this means you push a button on your keyboard and it turns on the flashlight. Who would have thought? Now, this mod is not for everyone. I say this because I know a bunch of you I can't swear. Anyway, I know a bunch of you, a bunch of you people that are diehard against first-person view. Like, really diehard. I'm talking about Die Hard Part 5 diehard. There are people who hate certain games because of its first-person view, and only because of that, they preach to people how bad the game is when it's actually pretty cool. Resident Evil 7. Look, I personally like both third and first person games. I would much like if we could switch between camera views in all games, so we can all be happy. Cause I'm nice like that. This mod pretty much does all that. It's not perfect, there are some bugs here and there, but you know, try it out. For me it's much more scarier to play this with this mod, since the camera field of view is kinda limited. And I think this might be the biggest problem to most of the people. Because they are too big of a pussies, since they can't constantly look behind while running. And I see y'all saying how my game is dark, and also y'all motherfuckers playing this in the middle of the day with your room fully lit. I mean, your room is brighter than my future, and you play a horror game in it. It's supposed to be dark. It's a horror game, and you're supposed to be playing it in the dark, you big baby. And now, I know what y'all thinking about. What scene you wonder how it looks in first person? You cheeky bastard you. Here you go. Don't say I never did anything nice for you.
Get it out! Fucking gross.
The next mod is called Jill Retribution, and this one is also from that other game. Anyway, I don't know why the hell this wasn't put in the remake in the first place. It looks absolutely amazing, and leave a comment if you think this should be in the game by default. Anyways, the mod works flawlessly from start to finish. She doesn't turn into a zombie, though, you know, and doesn't wear the glasses in the first scene, but it's fine. Also works after the hospital scene. The mod replaces Jill's default outfit, and it was made by